Welcome to SAXTHORPE Farms and a first look by me at this new map by Farm Sim Brisco. So there have been a few map tours. Cartex done one, Mr. Ferrex done one. I suspect there'll be a few more coming. And Farm Sim Brisco has been posting videos of the development as he goes on his YouTube channel. But this is a version that is close to the version that will be going to modhub. So this is Farm Sim Brisco's second map, but his first map that he will be sending to modhub with the intent of it going on console. This is a normal size map. His first map was a 4x map. That was the Oaks. If you are interested in that, I'll try and remember to put a link for that below. That's available on his itch.io page, or I have a map tour on the channel as well. So we're going to have a bit of a look around and show you how things have developed as the map has come along. So we're down at the store at the moment. So the store is in the bottom right corner of the map. It's a nice looking old class dealer. It's got a bit of character to it. You know, it's looking a little bit tired maybe. I could definitely see that being a dealership in the UK, and then, you know, all of the different brand flags that the dealership carries. I know a lot of people drive around maps. I like to fly around when I do the tour. I think it gives you a bigger, higher level overview of things. And I don't cover absolutely everything. So one thing is that Farm Sim Brisco reuses a lot of Giants assets and a lot of mods to build his maps. So you will notice some of them being familiar. And there is a set of mods that you need to download to run the map. So let's go up a little bit and have a look. We'll have a quick look at the PDA. So here is the PDA. Some pretty big fields on here. I know some of them have been split up into slightly smaller fields, but it looks like we've got about 40 fields on here. 39 is the highest. 40, there we go, field 40. So it looks like we've got about 40 fields. That looks about the biggest at £1.4 million. And farm field wise, I guess field 36 looks like it might be the smallest at about 40,000, or down here field 40. No, that's quite expensive. So field 14 is 115. So yeah, field 36 at about 40,000 looks like it might be the cheapest. I've said it so I own all the farmland, so I could get all the triggers up. And then there are a bunch of smaller plots of land that we'll see as we fly around, some of which are open land for you to use for building or whatever. And there are between about 5 and 7 farmyards on the map, depending on how you want to split things up. So let's have a look as we go around. I'll point the yards out, and we'll start by going north out of the dealership, and we come up on our first yard and a really nice church. It's a reoccurring theme on Farm Sim Brisco's 2 maps, I guess. And this is the first point where I say the number of yards varies depending on how you split things up, because here we have split by the main road what could be 2 yards or 1 yard, but we've got some nice sheds in here. Sorry about that, I've got the speed set a little bit high, but yeah, some nice sheds in here. I think that's one of Lancey Boy's sheds. So a couple of sheds, and then an older shed over here, and some space to expand. So, you know, if you want to start small, one of these plots might be a good idea. And then we will follow the road north. We've got some sell points here. So if you need to sell your products, and as you go up along this road, you'll see there are a bunch of open plots where you could put productions in or build your own farm if you wanted. There's lots of space to expand if you want to. And then we'll fly up here a little bit. You can just see all of the fields. A lot of the fields are joined by tracks rather than roads. So that's kind of cool. I like that on a map. It feels more like the UK when not everything is on a public road. A lot of farms in the UK are accessed off of farm tracks. We've got a nice little pond here as well. And then as we head to the west, we will come up on what is the main farmyard on the map. It's a nice big cow farm. So you've got 2 pastures here, 2 open pastures. These will support grazing, but you will need to put some better quality grass in for them to graze. So you either need to paint meadow in or plant grass, because this is pretty scrubby. It looks nice, but if we want to give the cows some quality feed with some grazing, you are going to need to put in some better quality grass in there. Those hold 150 each. And then we've got two bigger cow sheds here that hold 200 and 300 cows respectively. So this cow farm could hold 800 cows. There's plenty of shed space on here as well. I'm not sure if this one is actually a silage clamp or a shed. I think it's a shed. Looks like it's a shed. Let's just fly through. Yep, it's a shed. So taking the drone through there. But we've got a couple of silage clamps here. Lots of sheds. Lots of space to expand as well. So I really like this yard. When I first saw this one on the map, I kind of felt like I wanted to run a farm on here. So it's really nice. It's built with I think it's called the cowshed pack, something like that. It's built from a mod pack, but it's really nice to put together. I used these cow sheds on Attingham, and I really like them. So yep, lots of space if you want to do cows. This is the only animal farm on the map, so if you want to put down others, then you'll need to use mods. Plenty of those available if you want to do that. So if we fly up a little bit more, you'll see loads of farmland extending then away from the main farm. And then here we've got one of those little plots of land where, you know, you could put a shed in or production or whatever, depending on how you wanted to play. We've got the animal dealer here, really nice animal dealer with some animals in it, so it brings a bit of life to the map. I always like that. It's really nicely done. Obviously, it's not too far from your main animal farm as well. If we fly into the middle of the map, we've got a nice big BGA. It's about 1.2 million to buy. You can't buy the land for the BGA, but if you buy the BGA, you get the land, and then you've got 3 nice big clamps there. I believe that's a sell point next to us as well. Yep, that's a root crop sell point. So lots of options there. And then if we head south again, we will come up on the rest of the farms. So if I head across this way, so we've got these, what are either 1 or 2 farms. So again, nice small yards. I am going to be starting a Let's Play on this map soon, and I think this is probably where I'm going to start off. So if we drop down here, got nice shed here. This is the shed that I used for my improvised sheep pen. Another shed here is quite a rough yard, but it fits with, you know, an old UK slightly rundown farm in my mind. These sheds all open as well, so you can use all of those for storage. And then if we I'm losing my sense of where I am. Let's just jump up into the air again, and just over here. We'll drop down and you'll see the other yard. So there we go. There, these I really like these 2 yards. They I think they're very cool. They feel, you know, very, you know, kind of little rundown UK farm ish to me. So if we jump back up in the air, if I actually switch on flight mode, there we go. So then we've got sell point here, and yeah, I just really like this. And actually, we can show off here one of the features that Farm Sim Brisco has added to the map. Don't know if that's coming across very well. Let me just turn off flight mode and running again. But you'll see that some of the fields have these little berms around them instead of a hedgerow. So that's, again, definitely a UK farming thing. You know, farmers will build up earth mounds around the edges of the fields to, yeah. So I really like that as a feature. Obviously, if you wanted to landscape them out, you could. that's up to you. But yeah, I really like those as a way of dividing up the fields. I think it works really well. Feels this feels areas of this feel a lot like being out on the farms near where I live. You know, if you get out onto these kind of tracks, this is classic for me. Where I'm not in Norfolk, I'm across and down in Essex, but this is classic, you know, kind of farmland for me in the UK as to how things look. So yeah, Saxthorpe Farm by Farm Sim Brisco. I think he's almost ready to submit it to modhub. So it's his first map that's gone into modhub, so there might be a bit of time to get through testing. But his goal is to get this on to console. While you wait, go check out the Oaks if you're on PC. It's a really nice 4X map, so bigger than this. But same sort of style. If you want to take a look at it, so I've got a map tour on the channel as well. Yeah, it's, you know, the way the fields come off of the roads as well just feels a lot like the UK. You know, you just kind of little track that pulls off into the fields. Yeah, this feels really good to me. I really like this map. I am excited to get started playing on it. Yeah. Another, did I miss that one? I think I missed that one. Another yard there with some space for expansion there. You can see there must have been a building there that was demolished or something. Remember, this is an in-progress version, so it might be the intention that there is a building there. There might be a building there when it releases. Things might look a little bit different. This is an early copy. But yes, there's another nice yard there. So many options for how you might set yourself up on this map. Did I miss that one as well? Maybe I did. Wow, there's even more yards on here. I think I might have missed this one as well. So this looks like it could be a nice, good size if you want to do a bit of arable farming. You've got plenty of fields around you. Autosave. So we are down here on the map. Yeah, I think I missed this one. I went up here and then back round. So in terms of prices for the farmyards, you know, 75,000 for that one. The little ones over here are, you know, pretty cheap. So 60, 70,000, 10,000 for that one. Some of these little plots of land, if you wanted to do something on those, you know, you're looking at 20,000 for that. The ones by the store, it looks like there we go. So only 8,000 for that. Some of these are quite cheap, you know. Good to get yourself set up. It looks like at the moment you can't buy the roads and the periphery. That may change. It may not. But you can buy most of the map. You see, I've used Easy Dev Tools to buy all of the farmland, and that's all of the land that you can buy on the map. In terms of productions that are built in, I tend to worry less about productions, but we've got a sawmill by the looks of it there. Let me just turn off some of the indicators. There we go. So we've got the sawmill. We've got the biogas plant. We've got a grain mill. And that is pretty much it, which kind of, you know, it's probably what you'd have in this area in the UK. So, yeah. I really like this map. I'm really looking forward to playing on it. You know, if we drop down here, you know, how much does that feel like you are sat in the UK? You know, these are all, you know, these kind of houses. It all works so well. Super impressed. Remember, this is his second map ever. So not just second map in FS22, his second map ever. The Oaks was his first, and he's pretty quickly created this one following on from it. So yeah, it will be out soon. I'm waffling now, so I'm going to stop. So if you've enjoyed this, then please click the like button. If you've got any comments, questions, suggestions, stick them below. And hopefully this will be out soon, and I will see you next time. Before you go, wait, there's a bit I forgot, which is dumb because it's the bit that I've done. So this map has the UK geo in it. This doesn't have cotton and sugarcane. So unlike Glenleithen, we didn't add back in cotton and sugarcane to this map because they're not grown in the UK, and Farm Sim Brisco didn't want them. So other than that, it's the, in fact, that's pretty much is the standard UK geo. So there we go. The one that I made a while ago now and is in quite a few maps. So there's that. And there's the newest bit that I've been doing. So that I did for Glenleith and then I offered to Farm Sim Brisco. And that is region appropriate weather. So this is set up based on weather for Norfolk. So you'll see we're in the summer now. It's in the 20s. So it's nice, a good summer in the UK. And then as we go through into October, November, we're getting a bit more rain. Although it says 15 degrees in December, I'm pretty sure if we got stepped through there, it'd be down in the 3s and 4s. The summer isn't very accurate, but you know, it's likely that through the winter you'll get a bit of snow. And yeah, a bit more rain than the standard weather, a bit cooler. The temperature doesn't really matter in FS particularly, but I think it just feels better if the weather is more reasonable. So yeah, it's going to be a bit cooler. A bit cooler in the summer, not so cold in the winter. So none of this -20 stuff that you were seeing on some maps. And yeah, you're just going to have to work around the weather a bit more, I think. I'm done now. See ya.